Hey guys, welcome back to Balls Fan TV, and today we're doing the match preview for tomorrow's game against Galway United at Dalymount Park. Yeah, look, quick turnaround from Friday, Bank Holiday Monday game against a tough Galway United side. Obviously, 1-1 draw against Shamrock Rovers in the Dublin Derby on Friday. In a yeah, looking okay result. Probably the tale of two halves really. First half, thought we played quite well. Obviously, going 1-0 up. Yeah, look, we only we got obviously we conceded just sort of around 5 minutes before half time, but I thought first half we were probably the better side. Second half, it was probably more Rovers really. They had a lot of the ball. They upped the ante a bit in the second half, but look, we dealt with their sort of threats quite well, and we got a harder earned point, and yeah, look, going into this game now, I'm sure the players will be feeling a bit more confident. You know, after a pretty good performance on Friday in a game where, yeah, look, we had to fight for it, but you know, in this game in particular, I think we need to maybe show a little bit more of ourselves going forward, create a few more chances. Against a Galway team who, yeah, that they're a tough side to break down. They're a tough team to play against. John Caulfield and Ollie Horgan have been very well drilled. They don't really give away too much. They're very good at the back. Everything they use to their advantage. They do quite well with it. Corners, long throw-ins. That's the kind of things I'd be looking to exploit, and we have to be ready for that. But also offer more of ourselves going forward and create more chances for the forwards. So yeah, look, it'll be a difficult game. But look, like we say every week, every game in this league is difficult. There's no easy games. No, that's not up for debate. It's a tough league this year, and we're gonna have to be very very much switched on if we want to get a win here. Um, but yeah, look, like I said, I think we just need to offer more of ourselves in an attacking sense. You saw at times against Rovers, particularly in the first half, where when we do try and attack and we are aggressive, we do work with the ball very well, and even in recent games as well over the last few weeks. You look at the draw of the game, a couple of weeks back, especially in the first half in that game, we moved the ball around very very well, and we want to be seeing more of that tomorrow, really. But yeah, I'll go into my predicted lineup anyway. Be Casper and goal, no doubt about it. He's done really really well since he's come in. I think he's been probably our best signing. I think if he can keep it going, he'll be definitely be able to show for you know keeper of the season. Really, obviously, there's a long way to go, but so far so good from him. He's been brilliant, so he definitely starts in goal. Left back, I'm gonna go with Paddy Kirk. Yeah, there's not a whole lot there, really, is there? So he'll hit that's pretty set in stone. He'll be left back. Two centre halves. Yeah, you could see changes, obviously, with a quick turnaround, but I'm gonna go with Mills and Keita, just to stick with the two centre halves that played on Friday. I don't think they did a whole lot wrong really. Um, you know, it's very solid. Did their jobs quite well, and I think if we can just stick with them, I think they'll continue to form a good solid partnership. Really, Kate, yeah, whilst on the ball, he can be a bit awkward. He does the basics quite well. Same with Mills. Two of them, yeah, we just leave them there. I think over time they will be a bit more kind of consistent, and they'll build a pretty solid partnership. Look, they already have a pretty good partnership, but I think that they'll get better. So I'm gonna stick with them too as the centre halves. Um, right back, I'm gonna go with Madison. He is a little bit of a doubt going into this game, but I think they always say that, but they always seem to play, don't they? So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Madison. I think when he's at right back, you can see the difference that he makes. He's a really solid. He's a really solid defender as well. He can also offer something going forward. So yeah, I'm going to stick with Luke Mattison at right back. Into the midfield, yeah, you could see changes here. Obviously, Brian McManus went off early with an injury, and you'd imagine I think he's going to be out for this game. So I'm going to go with McDonald and Flores as the two sitters behind Clark. Yeah, Flores and I think he might have gone off with a bit of a knock, or he picked up a bit of a knock on Friday. And yeah, look, that's not ideal, of course. Look, Flores is an important player to us, and if he was to be a doubt for this game, he'd be a big miss. But um, I think him and McDonald in that midfield, when they're there, I think they are the two best midfielders we have in um, in the way that they play together. They form a solid partnership. You like to get stuck in, and I think when they're fit, they have to play as midfield too for me. So yeah, I'm gonna go with them two just behind James Clark. He'll come in from McManus, who obviously went off injured there on Friday. Yeah, look, I think Clark on his day he's brilliant, but we know that we need to see a bit more from he last season brilliant, one of the best in the league really. Just the way that he performed, with the way that he stroked up that partnership with Afolabi, and I suppose without Afolabi there, maybe his form sort of deteriorated. Perhaps I think you can see that maybe he doesn't really link up with the others that well, but when he's on it, he is our best player. Let's be honest. I think not many people disagree with that, but we need to start seeing a bit more from him. Maybe a bit more consistency. Obviously, his ball carrying ability is incredible. We know that, but when he's on it, we look a whole lot better. But I think it's just about him forming those partnerships with other players. Obviously, it's going to be hard to, without Afolabi there with his goals and his ability on the ball, it's going to be hard. But I think give him a bit of time with players like Akintunde and Piszczek. Obviously, he's kind of been in and out. Clark's been in and out of the team for the last sort of couple of weeks. Now he's been on the bench at times, but I think if we just start, I think he'll start on Monday anyway. But if he was to start, I think he'd make that difference really. He'd link up really well with Piszczek and Akintunde. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Clark in the 10. So yeah, on the right, I'm gonna go with Dale really. Look, I'm sure Moss was still kind of haunted about that chance he missed in the first half that he probably should have done better with, let's be honest. Probably the wrong decision to think the keeper probably should just hit it low and hard. But yeah, look, I still think he's been really good for us. Obviously, if you look back at the Galway game, only in April there. He obviously got two great assists, so hopefully we see more of the same from him. Obviously, his set pieces could be crucial. This is the kind of game that I think it could be a bit scrappy, it could be a bit dogged. So I think his set pieces could make the difference. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm going to stick with Dale really on the right. On the left, I'm going to go with Akintunde. I think he kind of played there on Friday, didn't he? I think Akintunde, when he's up front, he does well, but on the left hand side, he hasn't got that much pace. So he can try and take a man on, obviously, but his work rate is good. I suppose that's why you can put him there. But I'm gonna go with Akintunde on the left, just mainly because I think we need to accommodate Piszczek more. Obviously Piszczek's gonna be my striker if I had it my way. Obviously great goal on Friday. Took it very very well, but I think his check, I know there's a lot of people out there that probably won't rate him. There's probably people watching this now saying I wouldn't be starting his check, but I think if we did give him a consistent run in the team, I think he would look a better option up there maybe than Ryan Court and possibly Akintunde. His work rate's very good. That's one thing that's I've noticed since he's come in is his work rate's quite good. Not a, I don't think he's a brilliant footballer now, but I think well, you saw in that finish there on Friday that he can score goals. But I think Piszczek up front, he'll work hard up there. And I think with Akintunde there, sort of just beside him, because it can interchange, I suppose. But I think with Akintunde up there with him, I think we can have a bit of an outlet there to kind of be a bit more physical, match Galway for their physicality, and yeah, I think that could bring us a little bit of joy. So I'm going to go with Piszczek up front and Akintunde on the left. Prediction. I don't know. I think it's going to be one of them games where it could be decided by the odd goal. We saw in the game against Galway in April how well we played, how we nullified all of their threats really from corners and long throw-ins. I think we're going to have to do more of the same here tomorrow if we want to get the win. Obviously, we won that game 2-0 in April in a good performance. Good at the back, good going forward. Brilliant in both boxes. But we're gonna have to see more of the same here. It's going to be another really tough test for us. But if we could get past Galway, I think it would be a good result because they are a good team. Galway, I think obviously look at their most recent results. I think they've only no defeats in five. I think four draws and a win. Obviously, the last two games were draws against Rovers and Derry, which is very good going. So those results show that they are a good side and they can grow into good results. So it's going to be difficult for us. I think it's going to be a game where we're going to have to bring the game to Galway, which it is a bit of a concern given how we didn't offer a whole lot going forward on Friday. But I think the players probably be a little bit disappointed that we didn't finish off some of those chances we created in the first half on Friday, and they'll want to go out and put things right and rectify that and rectify that. So I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win to us. I think it's gonna be a tight enough affair, not a lot in it really. I think it might be decided by the odd goal from a set piece or something. So or just that little bit of quality. So yeah, I'm gonna back us to get the win, but I don't see it being a classic. But look, most of the wins that have come under Reynolds haven't been classics, but we've grinded them out, and I think that's the kind of job we're gonna have to do tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win, and yeah, that would be greatly appreciated, of course. So yeah. That's where I'll end it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you're thinking heading into this game, your score predictions, whatever, and I'll see you in the next one.